Welcome Aries to your April 2020 X reading. How was March, guys? I hope you had an amazing month. Aries, as you can see, the layout has changed, and in fact a lot of changes are coming to Soul Embers, which I'm super excited about. These changes have come about due to your likes, your views, and of course your comments. I'm fine tuning the existing readings and I'm really excited to be bringing some new readings to you soon. If you haven't checked out the video called Change is Coming, which I go into what these changes are about, the link is in the description box below. Feel free to check it out, guys. It gives you the opportunity to weigh in on what you'd like to see more of as well. I've already meditated and cleansed and shuffled the cards, guys. Anything and everything you need to know about how I go about doing the readings, how the energies and timing can play out, what to do if the message doesn't resonate, and the disclaimer, which has important information on the content of the channel and who it's intended for. And of course, my contact details if you want to reach out for a personal reading. I'd love to do one for you. So let's jump into it, guys, and let's see, who am I connecting with today? What brings you to this reading? What is it that you need to know, Aries? What has happened with your ex that brings you to this reading today? And how can we help you work through this space in the month of April? Let's have a look at what's going on with you and your ex. Let's see. You know, guys, I was getting ready to do your readings and in general the fire signs, and I felt an energy shift automatically. I just finished doing the air signs and the water signs, and the minute I started channeling fire energy, I feel like you guys are in a very, very different space to the air signs and the water signs. So for those of you that have air and water in your chart, you may be feeling a sense of disconnection between your thoughts and your feelings. You may be even feeling uneasy and restless at this time. I don't know why. Okay, and let's have a look. So yeah, something's missing, Aries, isn't it? Something is missing, and it seems like both you and your ex are going through some challenging times. I feel that there's been a lot of changes and a lot of challenges in seeing eye to eye. I feel like when you sit down and you have had a conversation with this person, or if you're not in communication, leading up to the no communication, let's say, there were times where you guys would just sit together and you would butt heads. You would literally start a conversation with every intent, both of you, right? With every single intent to get your message across, to have an open communication, to lay it all out on the table and have a healthy conversation. And the minute you'd step into the conversation, it was like the energy would just be so intense. You stopped listening to each other. You would just talk to be heard. You got nowhere fast. And so, I'm just feeling like there is this sense of, you know, both of you wanting to kind of put, how can I put this? You're ready to see love in a different way. You're ready to start a new level in love, take on a new adventure in love, explore your sexuality and your sensuality. You want to try new things. You want to experience love vibrantly. You know, you want to come out of this feeling and of this cycle of, you know, things aren't quite right, things not sitting right. You know, no matter what you give, it's not reciprocated. You don't seem to see eye to eye with others at the moment when it comes to intimate relationships. I feel that if you're not in a partnership, or you weren't in a partnership and you're dating, I feel like things don't quite fit right. Things don't quite, they're not linking. Things aren't just happening naturally. You don't feel at ease. You feel restless. You can't even put your finger on it. This is why I can't even put my finger on it. It's just this uneasy feeling that leaves you feeling lack. It leaves you feeling like something's just not right, something's missing. And I feel that whatever has happened with this ex has caused some kind of a shift inside of you where you're questioning. You're questioning your own view on love. You're questioning on intentions. You're questioning your own intuition, right? You're questioning whether or not people have the right intentions. You might even be paranoid to a degree. You just think, okay, so let me find those red flags. It's like you go into it thinking, no, 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 no. You seem all good. You seem all right. You say all these things. They seem to be okay, but where are those red flags? I know they're there. I know they're there. I know there's more to you than what I see. So it's almost like you're looking for you're looking for those signs that they are potentially going to wrong you, and that way you don't have to invest yourself and you can walk away. So I also get the sensation that, for those of you that have tried dating, you may even not even be giving people the opportunity, because the minute you walk in, you've already decided that you actually don't want to invest. You want to date, you want to be nurtured, you want intimacy, but when it comes to the crunch, you freak out and you don't want to invest. And all of a sudden you find a million and one things that just don't sit right with you about that person. So what I'm getting here, Aries, the bottom line is that you're not ready. You're not ready to move into a new union. You're not ready to give love. You're still feeling raw. You're feeling like whatever is missing inside of you comes from the void that was created from this ex. From that was created from the union and what unfolded with this ex. And so you need to heal that to some degree and some level so that you can start to receive love and start to give love or even intimacy. That's how far I feel it goes for you. You may not even feel like being touched, but you want to be touched. So there's that restless feeling of I want it, but when I'm in it, I don't feel right. I feel uncomfortable. When someone touches me, it's like I crave being touched. And when someone touches me, it's like I start to panic. I'm just not ready, but I want to be ready. Okay. Meanwhile, your person is experiencing it on a very different plane. Like, they may be in a position at the moment where they're trying to find the light through this darkness. I feel that they're currently experiencing a lot of foggy. They're really foggy. They're not quite sure which way they want to go. They're also facing their very own challenges. You're facing them in the sense that, you want to find the inner stability. I feel that they've lost a lot of their passion and that they are finding it hard to take action. They might, not be, nothing particularly interests them. You're still interested in, dating. You're still interested in going out and being open to intimacy, but when you get to the crunch, you just realize that you're not ready. You're still open to it. I feel that what they're going through at the moment is more of a they don't even want that right now. They've really, really withdrawn and they're trying to see through the fog at the moment and just staying to themselves and focusing on themselves right now. So let's pull out some cards. Yeah, so there's a period of transition here, and this is why you feel restless, because you're ready to move in one way or another. You're still holding on to stuff from your ex, but you're ready to move on, but you can't move on because you're not ready to let go and you're not ready to heal, but you're ready to move, right? Does that make sense? Totally, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad we got that sorted. All right. So I really do feel that both of you are starting to really go through and analyze what your core beliefs are when it comes to intimate relationships. Whatever happened and transpired between the two of you, I feel that there were aspects of both of you that were tested. Yeah, aspects of both of you that were tested. The journey was very, very long. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of, I feel there was a lot of confusion which made you see things as if you didn't have a choice. Every avenue you looked at when it came to this person, you ended up hitting a brick wall. I feel that, there was no room for growth here anymore. But it was a very long journey to get there, and it was a very tiring one because it went against a lot of your core beliefs. And so when this fell apart, you now are sitting back and you're thinking about, what are your beliefs and values when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, settling down? It's almost like you're pulling back the layers and you're reevaluating it. You're going through all the experiences with this person and how you, how you went against certain things that made you emotionally happy or were vital in your life to accommodate for the union, and how you pulled up in the end. And you realize that all it did was it caused more confusion for you as to which direction you needed to go in. You kind of lost yourself along the way, and then eventually everywhere you turned you just hit brick walls and there was nowhere further for this to go. Okay, but it's finished now. It's definitely finished. That cycle, I feel, has closed with this person. They are really trying to gain the clarity. They're trying to start they're basically trying their hardest to use this new leaf that they've turned now that you guys are not together, in gaining the clarity that they need and building the boundaries that they need to to build upon their strength, to build upon their power, their personal power, their confidence, to become clear in what their values are. They're trying to figure out ways that they can see through the fog and focus their intention on building themselves up. I feel that they've learned quite a few lessons on this journey as well, and they're really just as you are. You guys are mirroring each other, but from different spaces, right? This person is losing their passion, their creativity, and their desire, which is a key element of what makes them them. And you've come from a space where your stability and your safety and your need to really ground yourself was put at risk here. Okay, so they're trying to figure out a way that they can see through this clarity, remember who they were, remember what ignited their passion and their, made their soul, light up basically, and put those boundaries in place and cut anything out that is going to further damage this aspect of them, or is going to further put them into this space of confusion that they're currently feeling. Okay, so what is it that is going on now? What do you guys want, Aries? What is it that you want moving forward. I feel that you really just want to release and let go. Yeah, you're ready to start something new, guys. You've made the decision to move on. You want, it's not that you've totally eliminated the possibility of reuniting with this person. It's just that you feel that the ending is necessary. You feel that it's time to turn that leaf. It's over. The way you did things before was not working with this person, and you see that and you're done with it. Whatever it is that happened here caused you so much, physically drained you. You know, it made you question your own inner stability in your own beliefs. It shook you to the core, and as a result caused you to be very confused and kind of forget who you are. So there's this whole process now where you need to rediscover yourself. And while you might be open to dating and starting something new, and you've made that decision to set out, there is still a need to first find yourself and then take action into the world ahead. Okay, so this is what the space, the transition we're working through in the month of April, really trying to find what it is that love and relationship means to us, to you, Aries, and then taking a leap and moving forward with intention, with passion. Okay, your person or your ex is currently not in a state that they want to communicate. I feel that for those of you that want to reunite, if you're not ready there may be those of you that are ready to start something new. There is this process of needing to work on your current, recentering yourself before you can give into another relationship or even dating or being intimate, let's say. As you work through April, that's an energy you'll be dealing with. Then there's others of you that may really want to reach out to your person, and you're waiting for them as they work through their challenges, because they're extremely paranoid that they're not going to be able to measure up. I feel that there were quite a few hurtful things said. They may have reached the point where, there were words said on both ends that can't be taken back, and they're feeling very, very tired. They're feeling exhausted. They're confused. They're all over the place. Whereas they've still got some more energy left in them to, I suppose, think of another way to make this work. I feel that you, on the other hand, even if you're open to communicating with them, you don't see a way forward, but you're open to having a discussion to gain the closure. Okay? Both of you have been through it, and both of you are pretty much done at this moment in April. There's work to be done separately here. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for you on how you can really focus your energy this month of April and work through this space here and get that feeling of security and stability back. Maybe some root chakra meditation might be helpful, guys, to start off with. To finding that, oh, and it just flew right out. Okay, sorry guys, just going to get it. And really starting to open yourself up to vulnerability, I guess, in dating other people, if that's something you want to do. Okay, and the card we've pulled for you is right. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will help you really understand what it is that you feel you've lost of yourself on that journey. Writing things down, writing the things down that made you feel passionate, that made you feel stable, that made you feel secure within yourself and safe, and what others bring to you that also further complement those feelings and make you and motivate you to keep moving forward and keep growing those roots of stability and security deep into the ground, Aries. So let's read the definition from the book and see how it ties in with the message, if it does. Sorry. There is an expression in English about words being printed in black and white. By drawing this card, Spirit is affirming to you that you need to get your words written down on paper. Is there something you have thought about writing? It could be poetry, a children's book, a song, a letter, a website, a channeled message, a book, or even a speech. Whatever it may be, the energy of putting your thoughts, ideas, and information into a tangible form of manifestation is here. Do not put it off any longer. If you are having doubts, that's fine. Just acknowledge them and take this action anyway. It's important you do, as this is going to lead to something more. Your creative force and expression is powerful, and probably more powerful than you are aware of. What you have to say, share, and bring forward to others can be very influential and appreciated. Trust yourself and the words that come to you. Be mindful not to judge whether your writing seems good enough. You just need to allow yourself to start. If you've already begun the writing process, then it is important for you to receive this encouragement from your guides and angels as you continue toward completion. You can do this. Your words are needed. You are doing great. Trust what is coming through you. Trust that you were made to do this. Just keep going. Not everyone is born with this gift or purpose to write, but you were. Now is your time to shine in doing this. The right card can also indicate a need to begin journaling. This could be the form of a diary. However, it could also be that you need to start recording the ideas, thoughts, and teachings you are receiving. There is pertinent information in your writing. Wow, that's really interesting, Aries. I mean, you can apply that to any aspect of your life, really, can't you? But when it comes to this particular reading, what I'm personally getting is that a way for you to work through this confusion and really get that inner compass facing north again is by starting to write things down, really reflecting on them, meditating on them, and seeing how it makes you feel. From there, I feel that the divine and spirit will give you the intuitive nudgings that you need to allow your path to unfold in front of you as to which the best action is to take. This is a difficult, challenging time as far as transition goes, right? I feel that there's a need to trust the blind process here. I hope you guys found that helpful. As always, comment below because I'm really nosy and I love reading your stories. And I'll see you for your May 2020 X reading. Bye, Aries.